Good morning. Today's project is about mitigating social engineering and phishing attacks using machine learning. This is Sushira Potla, and my team is Jagdishwar Reddy, Grishma Reddy, and Harshita Virla. Coming to the introduction, phishing and social engineering are some of the major continuing challenges posed by the using computers in the current society. They target people's weakness to access and steal various secured items from them. These cybercrimes are characterized by attackers posing as credible sources that request people to share their sensitive information, including login details and financial details, amongst the others. The complexity of such attacks has gone a top notch higher than what was previously seen, making the traditional solutions to the problem outdated. A brief description about this: the data set of this project was collected from Kaggle, which consists of about 5,000 phishing and 5,000 legitimate web features. These web pages are collected over two periods, which is from Jan to May 2015 and May to June 2017. This dataset has 48 features extracted from the data by an enhanced feature extraction method using the Selenium WebDriver. It is more accurate and flexible than the previous approach to parsing units common LLP tool such as regular expressions. What is a methodology? Machine learning in phishing and social engineering attacks. We have followed the following steps for machine learning approach, and these are identified as such. The process starts with the accumulation of large database containing authentic emails, websites, and different cases network situations. After that, valuable features such as URL properties and email metadata are all served together with user behavior indicators to use for training machine learning models, including supervised, unsupervised, and deep neutral. These type of model influenced by the data which obtain the above predict the accuracy. Data loading and inspection. Data loading involves bringing in data sets from various sources into the analytical environment that you are using. Inspection, it verifies correctness, consistency, and completeness of data, D-type checking, and conformity. Tests to the requested format and checking missing values are important checkpoint. This step helps you to highlight any outliers and inconsistencies that you need to find out more by doing the research. My team member is going to take it from here.
Hi, this is Jagadish. The next slide is data pre-processing. This slide discusses how to handle absent values, distinct attributes and labels, divide the trained test population by 80 to 20%, and utilize standard scalar to standardize data while guaranteeing every feature relevance is equal with a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. Handling missing values. It was also ascertained that this dataset was free from any missing values which are critical in any data analysis work. Feature and label separation. It was necessary to remove the features from the label by using class label, and do this following was done. And the next one is train test split. The data was divided into training and testing with the help of train test split method with 80% data for training and 20% for testing or validation. And the next one is standardization. All the given features were normalized by applying the standard scalar to balance the feature importance, as all the features had a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. Next slide. This slide helps to point out the importance of pre-treatment with some data pre-processing like data collection, cleaning, feature extraction, and normalization for a better model accuracy to prevent machine learning powered social engineering or phishing attacks. First of all, collect an extensive data set of emails, websites, and social engineering scenarios that you will need throughout the process of preparing the data. Similarly, cleaning is used to remove the duplicates and noise information from main data. This also involves extracting feature to find crucial attributes like metadata, URL properties, and behavior signals. It helps to ensure effective model scaling the dataset and the split into training and testing. Coming to the next slide, exploratory data analysis. EDA was performed to understand the data distribution and relationships between features. EDA was performed to understand the data distribution and relationship between features. First one is class distribution to confirm that the data was roughly 50-50 between phishing and legitimate samples. A count of the labels of the classes was plotted in what is called a count plot. And the next one is a correlation matrix to analyze the it helps to analyze the features, and in case of appearance of multicollinearity, the heat map of the correlation matrix was created. So we continued with feature visualization, compare the distribution of certain characteristics like URL length and num dots between the classes. Box plots for the given features were constructed in an attempt to look for significant differences between phishing and legitimate WebP. From now onwards, my teammate will continue the presentation.
Hello, Professor. I am Grishma. I'll be continuing with model training. Two classification algorithms has been selected for their accuracy, namely random forest classifier and SVM. Cross-validation was done using the cross-val coarse function, which being faster than grid search CV, gave almost similar outputs in less time. Validation accuracy was used to compare the models, and above them random forest classifier shows the best values of cross-validation. F1 score is 1.0, outperforming SVM. Thus, random forest classifier was chosen as the overall best model. To the next slide, evaluation result. The selected model has been evaluated using the evaluation dataset after being carefully trained on the whole dataset. Various performance indicators were used to measure the model's efficacy and prediction precision. This slide displaying the value of confusion matrix with having mentioning the accuracy percentage of the model. The true negative count stands at 988. The true positive count will be 1012. Hence, no false positive or false negative. The accuracy of the model is 100%. And from now onwards, our teammate Harshita will continue.
And hi, Professor, and I'm Harshita, and I'll be continuing with CLI prototype for prediction and the application with potential real-world implementation for improved protection measure is displayed by the CLI-based prototype for real-time finishing identification that uses scaled input features and a train model. And it has been built as one of the components to enable real-time finishing detection for a prototype creature using CLI. The data the data entry is the user that thought samples or features value. Before making prediction, it is essential to scale the input features and both model file generated during training. Pipeline is loaded along with scalar, and the latter may help migrate this issue somewhat by continuing to use the generated model is an online setting, but it is a nice tool that shows how it might link with the real world applications only. Coming to discussion, machine learning assets and email trend spikes reveals effective phishing attacks on websites. Empowered cybersecurity offers reliable protection through evolving threats with real-time scanning while minimizing false positives, and machine learning has helped significantly enhanced identification and mitigation of the social engineering phishing assaults by analyzing the threats in email as well as web pages. And machine learning models allows inline protection against evolving threats, and they also reduce false positives, as it helps to provide benefits out of them. It helps to integrate into existing cybersecurity channels. Efficient protection runs counter to well trodden, and it requires refined measures, continuous improvement, cooperation with cybersecurity community. Coming to the conclusion, here we describe the project in concordance with the five-step approach to distilling a machine learning based solution for detecting phishing attacks. Using advanced and accurate data and state of the art ML approaches, the build up model yields applicable performance indicates these illustrating the capability of improving security. The CLI prototype is therefore a usable example of a phishing detection tool, and further developments of the CLI may result in increased adaptability and performance. And here are some good references that we have gathered for this project. And thank you.